Welcome to Animal Realm, your ultimate destination for all things wild. Let's know about the Komodo dragon, Varanus komodoensis, is the largest living species of lizard in the world, known for its immense size, predatory prowess, and unique biological adaptations. Endemic to the islands of Indonesia, particularly Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Gili Motang. These reptiles dominate the ecosystems in which they reside. The evolutionary history of the Komodo dragon is a testament to its resilience. The species belongs to the monitor lizard family, Varanidae, a group that has been present on Earth for millions of years. Scientists believe that the Komodo dragon's ancestors migrated from Australia millions of years ago, with their population gradually becoming isolated on the islands of Indonesia due to rising sea levels. This isolation led to the development of certain traits that we see today, such as their impressive size. Fossil records show that ancient species of monitor lizards were even larger than today's Komodo dragons. While modern Komodo dragons can grow up to 10 feet in length and weigh as much as 150 pounds, some of their prehistoric relatives, such as Megalania prisca, may have been as large as 20 feet long. The survival of the Komodo dragon as an apex predator in the ecosystem of Indonesian islands is a remarkable example of adaptation, with the species having survived through centuries of environmental changes. The Komodo dragon's appearance is as intimidating as its behavior. These lizards have powerful, muscular bodies covered with tough, armored skin made of tiny osteoderms, bony plates. Their coloration, typically a dull gray or brown, allows them to blend seamlessly into their dry, scrubland habitats. This natural camouflage aids in both hunting and avoiding detection by potential threats. Adult males can reach lengths of up to 10 feet, with females generally being smaller, reaching around 8 feet. They can weigh anywhere between 150 to 200 pounds, making them the heaviest lizard species on Earth. Komodo dragons have strong, clawed limbs that they use for various activities, including digging burrows, fighting other dragons, and holding down prey during feeding. Their long, muscular tails serve multiple purposes, including aiding in balance while moving and acting as a weapon when necessary. Komodo dragons are known to use their tails to knock down prey or other rivals. Teeth and jaw. The teeth of a Komodo dragon are sharp, serrated, and designed for ripping flesh. Their jaws are immensely powerful, capable of delivering a bone-crushing bite. Saliva and venom. For a long time, it was believed that the Komodo dragon saliva was filled with deadly bacteria that cause septicemia in their prey. However, recent studies have revealed that the dragons possess venom glands that secrete toxins, causing a drop in blood pressure, preventing clotting, and inducing shock, which eventually leads to the victim's death. Habitat and distribution. Komodo dragons are primarily found on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gili Motang, and a few other smaller Indonesian islands. Their habitats consist mainly of tropical savanna forests, grasslands, and scrublands, where they can thrive in the dry, arid climates. These islands provide the Komodo dragon with a natural environment full of prey species like deer, wild boars, and smaller reptiles, making it the perfect place for these reptiles to maintain their status as apex predators. They prefer open environments that allow them to hunt effectively, using their stealth and speed. Komodo dragons are often found near water sources like rivers and swamps, which serve as a critical part of their ecosystem. Behavior and social structure. Komodo dragons are solitary creatures, with little interaction with other members of their species except during mating season or when competing for food. Despite being generally solitary, they exhibit a loose form of dominance hierarchy, especially when feeding. Larger and more dominant individuals will eat first, while smaller dragons are forced to wait for their turn. The Komodo dragon is an ambush predator, relying on its camouflage, patience, and powerful legs to strike when prey least expects it. They can run at speeds up to 20 kilometers per hour for short bursts, making them formidable hunters. Diet. Komodo dragons are carnivores and known to feed on a wide range of animals, from large mammals like deer, wild boars, and water buffalo, to smaller animals such as birds and reptiles. They are also scavengers and often consume carrion, dead animals. Their powerful digestive systems allow them to eat nearly every part of their prey, including bones and hooves. A Komodo dragon can eat up to 80% of its body weight in a single feeding. They use a gape and suck feeding method, where they open their jaws wide and use their muscular necks to swallow large chunks of meat. Mating season for Komodo dragons occurs between May and August. Males will fight for dominance over females, engaging in violent wrestling matches that involve grappling and biting. The victorious male earns the right to mate with the female, after which she lays her eggs in September. A typical clutch contains around 20 eggs, which are buried in a burrow for protection. Females guard the eggs for several months, although the hatchlings are left to fend for themselves upon hatching. After mating, the female lays about 20 to 30 eggs in nests that are usually dug into the ground or sometimes in existing burrows. The incubation period lasts about 7 to 8 months, with hatchlings emerging around April. The young Komodo dragons are completely independent from birth and must avoid being eaten by adult Komodo dragons or other predators. As a survival tactic, the young dragons spend the first few years of their lives living in trees, away from danger, until they grow large enough to defend themselves. Interestingly, Komodo dragons can also reproduce through parthenogenesis, a form of asexual reproduction where the female can produce offspring without mating. This ability allows them to sustain populations even in isolated environments with few or no males. Despite being apex predators, Komodo dragons face various threats, including human activities such as habitat destruction and poaching. Deforestation and the expansion of human settlements on the islands have led to a reduction in their natural habitat. Additionally, hunting their primary prey animals such as deer and wild boar has impacted their food sources. Komodo dragons are also vulnerable to natural disasters like volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and tsunamis, which are common in the region. These events could easily wipe out significant portions of their populations due to the limited geographic area they inhabit. In the coming decades, further research into the Komodo dragon's biology and its role in the ecosystem could reveal even more about this remarkable species. Scientists continue to study their behavior, genetics, and evolutionary history, which may hold the key to ensuring the species' long-term survival. Thank you for joining us on this wild journey through the animal realm. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting animal adventures. Until next time, stay wild and explore the beauty of nature.